Hey guys, it's your lady again, Relocating. How are you all doing today? I trust you all are doing good. I trust your day is going on great. If you're new here, my name is Pearl. Thank you for stopping by. Please consider to hit the red subscribe button right there on your screen, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell by the side so that you would always get notifications each time I upload videos. Thank you. I want to especially thank my returning subscribers, and thank you so much for hanging on all these years, just hanging there, showing your support. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. So today I'll be sharing my experience, what I went through when I got to New York the first time. The other video I talked about how some people would promise to let you stay with them until you firmly establish your feet and get a place of your own. But when you come, the reverse would be the case. Some truly wants to help. So my experience was, I had a friend. I met her here. She's from Nigeria, so she's a good friend. I'm so blessed. Like, I have really had good friends. People always say if you make friends with Nigerians abroad, they'll kiss you, they'll make you regret, being a Nigerian and a lot of that. But God has been so blessing me with good people. You understand? The Nigerians I have met here, I don't think I've had any reason to regret that I met any of them. Vera Iyamu, now Vera Adegoke. She's one person that's really made my coming and staying easy. Vera, I love you. My sister for life. She's not my sister. I call her my sister because what she did for me, only a sister can do it. Yeah, only a sister. And only a sister with a good heart, not just a sister. So I can't say my friend. I can't say my friend. We've known each other from Nigeria. We were colleagues in Nigeria. So coming here, she was the only person I had in the whole of America. So I came, but trust me, like I said, only a sister with a good heart, not just a sister, would do what she did for me. She would make her house open for me anytime I come. I would stay for months. She won't even let me contribute for feeding. She won't, let alone saying come and pay rent. Oh my God. She would practically get angry if I offer money for feeding. Go, and I already know my way around. So, but unfortunately, the time I decided to stay, that was when God now took this my sister to another city where God is blessing her. And now this person I met now that I had arranged to live with, we were actually planning to get a place together because she was in a room. So I was planning like, okay, when I come, then we'll get a place like a 2-bedroom together. But before then, I had to put up with her. We had the arrangement, and I know so well from the bottom of her heart that when she tells you yes, it's a yes. And if she wants to tell you no, she could tell you the no. She not saying how it be, but oh, that's it, it's a no. So she told me yes, and I came. I got here 12 a.m. that day. She came outside to receive me. We went into the house, and behold, the owner of the apartment, like, no, you can't, she can't be here, blah 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 blah. They had a quarrel that night, so I slept. The next day, she went to work, and I just went around to do one or two things. I went to recharge my phone line because I've had a line from previous visits, so I went to recharge my phone line so that I could start working. I went to, get some stuff in the house like food item and some things that I would be needing. So when the lady came, she's still here, she can't be here, water bill is gonna go up, light bill is gonna go up, she never told me she was gonna have somebody, I won't take that, blah blah blah. So my friend was, at this time, my friend was in a situation, like now you're having problem with the person that has the apartment you're living in. You've been living there, I'm sure, without problem, and now because I am here, she's now in a situation like in a tight corner because she don't know, she cannot tell me to leave when she know I don't have somewhere to go. Then this is not her apartment, so she don't have a say, she don't have the final say. So she was now kind of in that tight corner. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it easy for you. I'm going to look for somewhere else to stay. She was like, she's sorry and all of that. So I think one the third night, the lady came. She's still here. She's going to leave now. And it was in the middle of the night. She's going to leave now. So the only thing I did was beg her, like, just allow me stay till morning. I'll sort myself out. She was like, okay. I think I kind of left. I can't remember. Like, I went somewhere for 2 days. I think so. So I came back this time to get my stuff. But I was to sleep over. Then in the morning when I'm leaving, I'll go with my stuff. And the lady was like, she's here again. Oh no, blah blah blah. So I was like, please, I came to get my stuff, but where I'm going is very far. So, and this lady is also a Nigerian, an Igbo woman. Like some people, no. So, anyways, I was like, please just let me stay. I will leave in the morning. She was like, okay. So I had to like arrange my things. In the morning, the next day, I packed my things. I saw her, I greeted her in the morning, and I told her, thank you for letting me stay. I appreciate. She was like, do you know you're a good person? I said, thank you. She was like, I like you. I said, thank you. So I carried my things. The other times I was coming, there's this lady I met. I was working at her shop. So we became friends. She's a very nice lady. She's an African, but not a Nigerian. So I put my stuff there in her shop. Then I have friends. So I went to another of my friends' place. Like, I told her my situation. But I told her, meanwhile, I already started looking for apartment right the day I came, because like I said, that very night, the lady started showing that she doesn't want. So the next day I started calling people. So somebody promised me of an apartment the next month. So I told this friend of mine, like, oh, the apartment I'm expecting is for next month and all of that. So she was like, okay. So I would leave in the morning, come in the night. Most time when I'm coming, I'll get something. I'll just eat. When I go, I'll just take a shower, go to my room, like go to the room where I was putting up and sleep. Early in the morning again, I'm leaving. So one day I was at my place of work and she called me. It was like less than a week. Oh, how is it going? Okay, before then I had gone to another friend because I did not want to, like, just be somewhere. Like, it's not an agreement that I was going to put up with you when I come. So I didn't want it to look like I'm stuck on her. So I went to another of my friends' place. That one, she's also a sister. She's a sweet soul, like a very beautiful soul. She said, "Come, you could stay." I didn't even ask her. I'm about to start crying now. I don't like sharing this experience because it's very hard. I went through a lot. So I just told her what I was going through. And she was like, you could come to my place, we could share it, don't matter. She has kids, 3 kids, and they all live in one room, and herself. So she said, you can come, we'll just manage. You know, she has four, like she has 2 bunk up and down. So bunk bed. So I went, but it was so uncomfortable. Like, the room was tight, and this is 4 adults. Our children are grown. Then herself, and then she had to sleep on the floor. I was like, we could manage the bed. It's a small, not like a full-size bed, so it would still contain the 2 of us. But she was like, don't worry, be comfortable. So I was insisting, but that night she said, okay, I'll join you. I'm doing 1 or 2 things. So I slept. In the morning I woke up, I met her on the floor. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. It was just a narrow way, like a narrow passageway, because it's 2 bunk here and there, so the middle was just kind of narrow. She put something and lie down in the cold. No. So I was like, I can't be here. Then I took my things. I didn't go with a lot of things. I went with the backpack, so I just arranged everything back. I went back to the other of my friend and I told her the situation of things. At first I didn't go back. I told her, she was like, you could come. Since you say you already have a place, you would settle in later, you could come and stay here. I said, okay. So I was doing my thing, you know, going to hustle and coming back. And one day I was at work, she called me, oh, my landlord had called that he's seeing your camera. So, you know, my landlord doesn't like people to stay. I had told him you were here for visit, but now he's saying he's still seeing you, as like your visit is taking too long. So, please, I don't know, if you have you not gotten response from that person? I was like, The place is not ready yet, but it's fine. I can come and pack my things. She was like, okay. So I went there that night. I slept. Then in the morning, I packed everything. This time I don't have where I'm going. Then my friend and I were still looking for an apartment. So somebody gave me a lady's phone number. We called this lady. She said we could come, that the apartment was ready. So still with my backpack, I went with the intention that if we pay for the apartment, I will spend the night there and come from, like, go to work from there the next day. But on getting there, the lady wanted us, like, some people, they in this country, they are very wicked. How can you rent an apartment for like 1,600 and you want to give somebody one room for 850, and you are staying in one room, and there's another one room for you to give out for 650? So she was insisting, was it 850? No, she was saying 1,300. We should pay 1,300 for one room. Then the smaller room was 650. Then the big room is the master's bedroom. She said we should pay 1,300. So I was not like 1,300. We wanted to take the small room. She was like, no, that room is too small. You know, I can't give you that room. You have to take the master's bedroom. So last day we didn't pay for that house. So that night when we left our place, because we went there after work, so we located the place, before the discussion, so it was very late. I didn't have where to go. I was this same friend now that I can't go home with, that we checked the place together, so I can't go home with her. I didn't have where to go, so she was trying to wait for me. It was so cold that day, my hands were freezing. She was trying to wait for me, like, how are you gonna go? I said, go, I don't have anywhere to go. I was thought to myself, let me make calls. I was, scrolling my phone, looking for who to call. If you call this one, oh, I'm not back from work. If you call this one, oh, I'm not in the house. Like, it was that bad. So I had to call my lady again, the one I was working with, like, see, can I come to your house? She was like, oh yes, you will come, it's fine, you will come. I said, oh, thank you. I went to her house again and I spent the night. That day I got there like 12 a.m. I was hungry. Like, after I started crying, my mood changed. So, but I'm just still trying to continue the video. So she was like, okay, when I got there, she was like, food will soon be ready, okay? I said, okay, I'll wake you up. Meanwhile, I was late, I was hungry and tired, like, seriously hungry. Sometimes when you have accommodation issue, you will not think of food until when the hunger will come with full force. So at the time the hunger came, I was already at her place, so I couldn't go out to look for food, and it was late, so I had to just go to the room. She said she would call me, but the next thing, when I opened my eye, all the doors were locked, everybody were asleep. So I was like, this woman didn't call me again. So I managed. When you're hungry, you can't sleep. So I managed to stay till morning. When it was morning, 5 a.m., I sent her a message. I'm hungry. No, I was like, are you awake? She said, yes. How are you? Good. I'm hungry. Is there anything I can eat? She said, oh, yes. Last night when I came, you were already sleeping. I didn't want to disturb you. I said to say this woman, no, say, I don't die for hunger that night. She for wake me. So she said, like, you could have cornflakes and milk. So I had cornflakes and we went back to work. So it was like that, like off and on. If I'm going away at night, I don't know where I'm going. It's cold. When I bring out my phone to start scrolling to make calls, my hands are getting freezed. Like, I don't even know where I'm going. I will stand in the bus stop for a while trying to call who and who before I know where I will spend the night that day. It was that bad. But thank God, the lady called me. Oh, the apartment is ready. You want to come tomorrow? I was like, I am coming tonight. Can you make it? Are you not far away? I said, don't worry. Not in New York. We the night day break now. I am coming. I took Uber, packed my things, and that day I was still around the shop premises. So I went back. I just packed all my things. I went there that night. That was how I settled into my house. Although I did not have peace in that house, so not for one day. The first 3 days I was being treated like a queen, royal guest. I was really, really pampered. After that first 3 days, now you are fully welcome. You can go about your thing. The royal treatment has ended. I was like, thank you. But after the royal treatment ended, have you seen when you rent a house, they have to tell you what to cook? The smell of this food makes my blood pressure to go up, so you can't cook this food. Oh, you can't bathe with that soap. The smell of that soap, I can't stand it. It makes my blood pressure to go up. At the point, my friend was like, tell her you are a nurse. Tell her you are a science student. That what she's saying is not scientifically proven. It's not based, like, it's baseless. There's no how just an aroma would make somebody's blood pressure to go up. Like, I can't argue with an old woman. You know what, people, you can't argue with them. So it was like that. Nobody can visit you. If the person wants to visit you, you have to give 10 million reasons why the person should come. And they will monitor you. Is the person still around? The person cannot use the bathroom. So if your guest wants to use the bathroom, you have to peep to be sure that the coast is clear. Then you now say, come. You know, those kind of thing. There was no freedom. And then if you're making calls, knock knock, bring down your voice. Your voice is loud. No voice, so just regular voice. So long as you can hear it, bring that. And when she's talking, even in my sleep, I hear, like, sometimes I see even the laughter, quack, 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 like, this is like slavery treatment. You feel comfortable doing whatever you want to do. Just because somebody is renting from you, everything the person does has to be under your control. Okay, fine and good. And at least I had a home, a roof over my head. So I think I will end it here. I will not finish everything in one day. I will still continue this topic. So why am I sharing this? Standing firm abroad, it's not a one-day thing, especially when you don't first have family members, or you don't have solid arrangements. It's not easy. It can make you go crazy. It can cause depression, for real, not a joke. And if you are not strong, it may result to something else. Very true. A lot of people had been abandoned, and that has caused mental situation for them, mental illness for them. And a lot of people had been stranded, nowhere to go, there no money again for them. They ended up being on the street. Like, it happens. So when you're coming, like I said on my previous video, make sure you make proper arrangements. And if it's somebody you don't trust, please don't go. A lot of people are very, 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 very wicked. They will tell you to come even when they know that they cannot accommodate you for a day. Then the moment you get to the airport, they will turn off their phone. They may even see your call come, even if they don't turn it off. They won't pick. They won't pick. And you cannot just come abroad and come and rent a house. It's not like Nigeria, where if you have your money, you can pay. There are a lot of things that you have to bring before somebody can give you their house. And you that is just coming, you don't even have those things. Trust me, you don't have it. First of all, your pay stub, like where you work, your it's like a pay check, but the check is what was given to you to catch your money. The pay stub is like the document that showed your inflow, your salary inflow. Yeah, you have to bring it for, like, someone say, for like 6 months. Then they will check your credit score. You don't yet have it because you have not been staying here, so you don't even have credit history. You don't have pay stub. So, like, they go ask you something, wey you no go fit bring. You no go fit even bring am. Not be say so. And when you want to rent one room from somebody's apartment, you have to know somebody that will tell you there's one room available. So it's not easy to rent when you are just coming. That's why you should make solid arrangements, like solid. A lot of people has been frustrated. So life abroad is not really easy. It is easy if you settle down, you would be happy. You would get everything you need. You would be very grateful to God. You understand? But settling down is not easy. And inside there, somebody is calling a depressed person to give them money. And this is somebody that just left Nigeria. You have never spent 2 weeks. Somebody, like, some people, I don't know how they think. They start asking you. If you even think of all you went through, and now this money to get it is not beans, it's not moi, right? To even want to give it will be very difficult. But we still give because you have to. Like, when you have a good heart, you cannot just hear all the complaints and lock your heart. You have to give, right? We still give. But some people, they don't ask with wisdom. Imagine when you tell somebody that things are not so in place, the season, because sometimes season affects your financial income. Like winter, sometimes, unless you have a stable job, But as a newcomer that you don't yet have a stable job, during winter, your employer can just tell you to go home, that it's not yet busy. I'll call you when it's busy because things are still in winter. Then you'll be home. Maybe you start looking for another. So now you are telling somebody that, oh, things are not too easy. Winter is not as easy. You tell the person this week, the next week, the person is asking you for money again. So on the second thought, I will not finish everything in this video. Let me save that for another day. I think my next video will be on how people, the moment you fly out of Nigeria, they think you went abroad for them. They start calling you every week, every month for their problems. Meanwhile, when you were in Nigeria, they were living. No, I will discuss that on my next video. Thank you. I'll see you again. Please ensure to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share. Like, share. That is how we grow. If you don't share, we are not growing. We'll just remain there. I know you don't want us to remain here. You want us to grow so that this platform will start bubbling, right? By the time I'll be going on my vacation to Dubai, to Canada, to India, to everywhere, I'll be taking you along. So share. Let's grow. Thank you.